Las Vegas. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Alabama Crimson Tide. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Scanning the field, it's Russell. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
We get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Looking to throw again. On the move now. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
Wow, it's another. They can't get him to the ground. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Sees an opening. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
First down at 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking for the wide out. And is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, tied. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Across the 30. It's caught. He's breaking free. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Tailback with another carry. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Carr. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab behind the line. It's Flanagan. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball.
He's got a crease. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend. This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback from the outside.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. A pre-snap motion from the offense. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Trying to get this RPO connected here over on the left side, and they just can't get it done. And again, for the quarterback, it's about ball handling, getting a nice grip on that ball, and then throwing the ball accurately. The other part of this, and Chris, this is what goes totally overlooked in the RPO game, is
touchdown Notre Dame as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief tool. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process. I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurately.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
The drive stalls. So he'll have to punt it away. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So 2nd and 6 now. They pick up 4 on 1st. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Williams. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. Stop right there at the line. No gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rusher.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Favorable situation, 2nd and 4, after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trying for a touchdown here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the 3rd quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the 3rd quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early 3rd quarter drive.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw, it's Carr. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw to the left. That's caught. It's Flanagan. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! Breaking free, end zone ahead. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
Chris, I love it when a play caller is putting the game in the hands of his playmakers, and he's clearly doing that with this quarterback and the guys surrounding the quarterback. He is such a good reader of defenses, and he plays on time. He throws the ball accurately, and when you do all of those things with a coordinator that likes to be aggressive, big plays happen like they do right here.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He could go. The 30. And he just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Back to throw. It's Carr. He'll take a deep shot. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Gonna run it. It's Williams. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. Great, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. To dart to the left side. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Again, makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Russell. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
This is just beautiful offense here. Quarterback playing with great timing. Wide receiver understands the defense that he's looking at. He's in the right spot, in the right timing, and the play caller has trust and faith in what he sees on the field and in his players. This is just quality stuff all the way around.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Bama. This offense really clicking.
Well, all week, these defensive coaches told us that they had to force this quarterback to beat them from the pocket. They knew if he got outside, he's too elusive, he's too fast, he's too good, and he would make plays. So once the rush allows him outside, now you're dead to rights. If you make him beat you from the pocket, maybe you've got a chance.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Dropping back. It's Carr. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. The defense makes the stop. Turnover on downs. A huge moment in this championship game. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Chewing clock with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Grab down the middle, it's Rodgers. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10. So they finally feed the elite wide wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a feeling for this group. They're going to win the national championship. They have been great all day long. And now, Holly, the thing that we've got to watch out for is the Gatorade bath. We're on Gatorade watch at this point.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Carr. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down there. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion sets yourself up for 2nd and short.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. There's the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. A solid run, good for first down yardage. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, it's Carr. caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Hill.
With 1 timeout on that opposite side, there is still a chance that they could get a stop and get the ball back. But if you run this football, you get the 1st down, victory is yours.
An important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got space. Here he goes. He's in the clear. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, tie.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. So the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense moves into the red zone now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Trying to find some room. It's Hill. And he ends up getting stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And the big loss sets him up way behind the 6 for 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff here. Joel,